Hello everyone, me Rob from Boston. It has been a while. Oh, let me fix this. Like the old days fixing my, constantly fixing my camera there. So, yeah, I wanted to come back and say hello to everybody. It's been a while. The VC's vinyl community's been hopping. Series and all kinds of stuff. Just watching a couple of new videos like I usually try to do. But today, I wanted to come back. I just got back from seeing King Crimson a few days ago, and no, I'm not really going to talk about it because first let me put on some music here. Because, you know, you could see a review of it. I will say it was a great show. I loved it. I thought the three drummers were dynamite. How's everybody doing? Been watching the Captain series. Oh, I'd like to thank Corey and Garen for doing the videos recently. I sent the VCLT down to them, and they did thank you videos, and they were both really, really nice. So, thank you guys. You definitely humbled me. But, yeah, I just went down to see King Crimson at the Beacon in New York, and that's the ticket you saw at the beginning. And my cousin Mark, I thank my cousin Mark and for taking me, you know, showing me around. I got to stay in Queens, South Ozone Park. And no sooner did I get in his car, we were talking a little bit, and he handed me this. So, it was a nice surprise. So, at first, I was kind of hesitant to go backstage, you know, but, because I never really know what to say. And, oh, quickly, I'm also going to do my first unboxing. So, yeah, but it was great. It turned out to be great. Before I went back there, I got to bump into one of his friends, Manny, who I haven't seen in a while, and also fellow vinyl community member, Ron Anderson, and musician Ron Anderson, so that was a nice surprise. Ron showed a photo of us. I don't have the photos yet to show, but I do have some of him and a couple that we took backstage, a few inside the show, but they didn't let anyone take any pictures until the show was over. That's one thing, and everybody stuck to that rule, which was pretty cool. When Tony Levin, the bass player, takes out his camera at the end of the show, they let everybody else do so. So it was fun. I thought it was great. They covered the early stuff, the later stuff, and they got the three drummers now. And I also want to thank Pat Mastellato and his wife Debbie, because they were the ones that got me and my cousin backstage. The drummer of the band and his wife. Beautiful lady. Very nice. And Pat's a gentleman too. Great guy. So, I also bumped into Vernon Reed from Living Color. And Mel Collins we got to see, which was nice. Great, talented Mel Collins. But, yeah, it was a great show. And I'm kind of stuck. I'm in a Crimson funk right now. I keep listening to him. I was listening to this. Came out not so long ago. It was kind of like the band before this configuration of the band happened, and this is the configuration of the band right here, right now. Actually, Bill's gone. This guy right here, he's got, I think he has cancer right now. I hope he gets better. And they have a new drummer, Jeremy Stacy, who was wearing the John Bonzo Bonham cap for the whole show, which was cool. But yeah, great band, just great. The singer, Mel Collins, Gavin Harrison from Porcupine Tree, another drummer, Robert Fripp, Tony Levin, and Pat Mastellato. This is Jaco, the singer, great singer. So if you get a chance to check this out, you might like it. I was going to show you some of the other albums I've been listening to, but let's get into this. Mark, thank you very much for a great night, and Ron, and you know, anyone who hasn't seen King Crimson, I suggest you do so. They're a great band live. I love them. I've seen them quite a few times since 1982, but this was I thought was one of the best performances that they did. So let's go from new concert to flashback to 1986 and do the Smiths unboxing, my first one. And I'll show you a couple of records that I've been listening to. But first, why I really wanted to grab this Smiths box set was because it's 5 LPs. It's got the album Queen is Dead, which I love. And it also has an album of, you know, demo versions of The Queen is Dead. And a few others, Rubber Ring, Asleep, Money Changes Everything, and Unlovable. Those 2 songs were never put on an album. I think they made it onto Meet Us, Louder Than Bombs, and the British World Won't Listen. But they were B-sides, which the Smiths did a lot. They released unreleased B-sides on their flip sides. Does that make sense? Unreleased songs on the flip sides of their singles, 12-inch and 7-inch. But this is the box set, so let's get to it. I don't have the technical camera angles so I could show you the unboxing properly, but let's do it anyway. Again, I hope you're all doing good. Everybody out there, I don't want to start shouting out names because there's so many, but there's a few newer VC members that I've been watching. It's been a pleasure getting to know a few of the VC members, the newer ones. So, let's open this up, huh? It's just a generic box, you know, like, you know what it's like. All of them are like that. Most of them are like that. And it came with I thought it came with the booklet. Uh-oh, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I think I'm wrong. It's just the albums. That's kind of cheesy. So, yeah, an empty box with just the records? Come on. So yeah, the original album cover for The Queen is Dead, and it's got alternate photos on the back, which is new to me. And this is the whole album, the regular album. Nice artwork inside. And then the albums, which was kind of cool, they put them in the plastic sleeves, and then I saw this, someone else did an opening. They put the lyrics, and I think that's Big Ben, right? Anyone from England, friends in the vinyl community, is that Big Ben? I guess it must be. Oh, this guy got a Smith shirt on. I didn't notice that. So the reason why I really wanted to get this was because this is the additional recordings. Very nice. The cardboard is thick. It's sharp. It's not glossy, but it feels very nice. This is the alternative, you know, the demo versions, and it's a double record. They're all green labels, and this again has got different photos from the movie that this was taken from, which I should know right now, and I'm drawing a blank. I do know where this was taken from. They're both the same in here. As most Smiths covers, where Morrissey picked out the covers, they're from various movies, various actors he liked, actresses, friends of the band maybe. All you Smiths fans out there, you're probably turning as I'm saying this right now. You're probably grinning, but I'm doing my best. And this is the real reason why I wanted to get it is because of this. This is live in Boston. But it really wasn't Boston, per se. It was Great Woods, which is Mansfield, Mass. Kind of near Bill. And LJ, for that matter. Not really so much near Bill, but closer to LJ. Biosite 1. Hey, LJ, how you doing? And this is my Smith stub from that evening in 1986, and it was a great concert. Hot summer night. So they released it finally, because it's been bootlegged so many times, and they released the whole show, and yeah, it was a great show. This has been bootlegged so many times. I have a bootleg of it. It's not that great. I have it on vinyl. It came out right after the show happened. About a year later, I think it surfaced, but I also got 2 backstage passes that night. So I got a guest pass and a house staff pass. And I was getting some very nice offers from mainly men before the show to offer up one of them, but I didn't. And I was with 3 other people, so we went back. But that evening, Morrissey was kind of sticking. He wasn't in a good mood. He was kind of hanging in the dressing room. And from what I understand, the contract stated that there was no one in the Great Woods area was supposed to be eating meat in the backstage area. No one in Great Woods, near the dressing rooms, was supposed to be eating meat, and apparently someone was eating a hot dog in the backstage area, so he got really mad, and he kind of stayed in his dressing room. So I got to talk to Johnny Marr, Andy Rourke, and Mike Joyce, and I did see Morrissey, but I didn't actually talk to him. He didn't really talk to anybody. And I love Morrissey. It's not a slam in any way. I did get to meet him a few years later. Finally, in 1991. And a couple other times. Quite a few times after that. One night, when I went to the MTV signing, he called me over and he asked me if I could collect all the gifts that were brought by the audience and go meet him backstage with Joe Slee and give them to Joe, which is his manager. And, you know, we both went to Morrissey, so that was kind of nice. I felt important. But yeah, it was a great night, and that's the box set. Live in Boston is the live show. I have heard a little of it. It's fantastic. A definite upgrade from the bootlegs. And anyone who's a fan of The Queen is Dead, this is a great album. I don't know if you'd want to buy the box set, but I suggest you buy it. It sounds really good. I haven't really heard, I haven't tested it on vinyl. I have heard a recording of it, and it sounds really nice. There's been so many Smiths reissues. So, again, I hope you're all doing well. I have another videotape with all my new record buys. I keep doing this. These are new glasses. And they're progressive scans, so I can't really get used to it. It's close up down here and far away up here. But keep the vibe in the vinyl community going. And I'll be showing my new records in my other video that I taped that I should have put up about 3 weeks ago and I didn't. But here's a few I've been listening to. Magma. This is a nice promotional that Chris sent me. Chris Cole. It's even promo on the label. Great album. I think it's Mechanic Destructive Commando, but I don't really know how you say it. You guys will probably know again. Henry Kyle. I've been listening to this. Great band. Ever since the Crimson Show, I pulled out these records. Fred Frith. And then I got, for you prog fans out there, I mean, not prog fans, sorry. For you psych fans, I guess it would be. Yeah, psych fans like Ron, you know, Randy. There's so many psych fans, I don't want to start yelling out names. Yeah, even Jay. Hey, Jay, how you doing? Final in the Van. Salvation is one that I've had for a while, and I pulled that out and listened to it. And then Tongue and Groove. I think it's Tongue and Groove, and it says Groovy on it, featuring Lynn Hughes. Haven't really listened to this yet, but I like the looks of it, so I bought it. 14 minutes? All right. How about a few more real quick that I've been listening to? Black Flag. And I've been listening to, oh, I love this band. And I got the Almost Famous soundtrack, another one, the original, the classic records pressing, and it sounds great. So I wanted to hear a couple of songs off this. I love the movie. But anyway, yeah, please tune into my next video, and thank you everybody for watching my channel, the great comments, the replies. Love meeting the new members, and if I haven't subscribed back to you, anyone who has subscribed to my channel, I will do so. I'm a little slow at that. I keep forgetting to go to that area, but thank you. I'll see you in your videos, and hope you're all doing well. Hope you're having a great weekend, too, and love to you all. Take care. Love to hear from you, okay? Bye-bye, everyone.